Hey, beautiful Aquarius. How you doing? My name is Miss Shelley. Thank you so much for being here for your reading. I love you to life, and I hope you're having a great start to the week so far. Let's get right into an energy reading for this week. Let's see what's going on for beautiful Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. These are never gender-specific readings. All are welcome here. Now, when I was meditating on your energy, Aquarius, I was getting something about your environment. Okay, so you could be decorating, spring cleaning, adding things to your environment. Somebody could have a green thumb and they're, planting, pruning, taking care of a garden. Somebody could have some sort of interest in growing fruits, vegetables. But I'm really getting something about change that is taking place in your environment. Somebody could be moving in, somebody could be moving out. It could be you. There's also an energy that you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could have these in your chart with the environment energy I was getting. Now, I also heard in my meditation, I love you, but I don't like you that much. I'm getting the energy that somebody could be getting on your nerves, or you could be dealing with like a stubborn person, or energetically there's like a stubborn, rigid, prideful person that you could be bumping heads with. So you want to protect your energy, okay? You also want to be careful of your words. You have to kind of ground, with the environment energy. Ground yourself when it pertains to, dealing with people in your environment or situations, okay? You have to kind of decide, and pick your battles, because, sometimes saying, what we feel sometimes, Aquarius, you know how it is. People get all sensitive when, Aquarius says something, because we're kind of blunt once we get to that state. So, to that state of mind, or that kind of, energy. So there's something about that, but let's just see what Spirit is saying, because that's what I got in my meditation. Let's see. You could be dealing with a Leo, or someone who has Leo in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also be dealing with a Cancerian, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see, Spirit, Angels, and Ancestors. Ooh, way too many cards. One card for the energy for the week for Aquarius. All right. Wow, look at that. Environment came out. Look at that. Environment. And with the green, I'm getting the energy of the heart chakra. Okay, but it could be talking about groundedness, but it could be talking about the heart chakra. Okay, we could be connecting to someone, or have been connected with someone, and the energy is a little grounding is required, is what I would say. With the number 44 here, your steps are being guided. You are being asked to listen to your intuition, stay grounded, maybe meditate, pray, stay connected to your higher self, connect to Gaia, to source. I would say patience is key as well here, Aquarius, okay? With the number 44, though, I am protected, all right? So you and yours are protected. It could be picking up someone in your energetic sphere who could be going through something. Everybody's protected, all right? All right, let's see. Number 44. Wow. Okay. This card is an indication that it is time to focus on the environment awareness by educating yourself about what's going on behind the scenes in your environment. Also, honor Mother Earth as a living, breathing entity, and recognize that we are privileged to be here on Earth as Gaia's guest. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to dig deep and look beyond the surface, to question whether your personal and or political decisions are in the best interests of the earth. But this card also encourages you to recycle and to use environmental friendly products where you can. Perhaps you could explore organic foods or try growing your own fruits and vegetables. The more aware and self-sufficient you become, the more control you have over your health and what you put into your body. By doing your part to raise public awareness, you inspire others to do the same. In order to improve your current situations, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to raise environmental awareness. Educate your children and family members, as well as your friends and yourself. When we realize that we're all in this together, we can make significant change by recognizing and appreciating your connection to nature, the animal kingdom, and to Mother Earth. You align yourself with Source and the essence of your soul. So somebody could be thinking about, doing things that are more effective for the earth. This book talks about, recycling but another way, I'm hearing energy saving, okay? Saving energy, including your own physical energy, okay? You may not want to do, we may want to manage our time or organize ourselves where we're not doing the same thing over, right? That's spending energy where we don't have to. You know what I mean? So you might want to make sure you're paying attention, dotting your I's, crossing your T's. But also, this card is indicating that you may be doing some digging. There could be some information that is coming towards you, and you're being asked not to look at it surface based. Kind of find out what's going on behind the scenes. If there is a conversation, like I said in my meditation, there was something about you perhaps bumping heads with somebody or feeling as though you're dealing with someone who's a bit stubborn or, prideful or stuck in their ways. You might want to do some digging, but that takes patience and understanding, okay? Is what I'm getting also. But at the end of the day, you are protected. Your friends, your family, all who you care about and thinking about, they are protected. And your steps are being divinely ordered here, Aquarius. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius placement. Spirit, angels, and ancestors. A clear and accurate message for Aquarius this week. Eating, this talked about health as well. So if someone is not, feeling well, or they're feeling as though there's, something that they want to improve, being cognizant of, like washing those fruits and vegetables, right? Taking the necessary steps to be cognizant about what you're eating, drinking, inhaling, digesting, or even what you're paying attention to, because sometimes, health can be mental health, emotional health, physical health, right? All of those things. I'm getting grounded as well. All right, let's see. For beautiful Aquarius, spirit, angels, and ancestors. A clear message here, Spirit, please. I'm getting stop and wait before you, say something you may regret or go too hard here, okay? You may feel like you're dealing with a mean girl, mean guy, prideful person. Spirit is wanting you to kind of hold back, wait, okay? I'm also getting that something may be put on hold here, Aquarius. There it is. Now, I usually read Six of Wands as victory, so I feel like you will get the victory. You will win the battle. But, you know, sometimes, like I was saying, it depends, right? Like, you got to kind of pick your battles, because if a person, situation means something to you with the heart chakra energy here, you might be right, but at what cost do you want to be right? So I'm getting hang back, you know, hush your mouth, or something like that, okay? Is what I'm kind of getting, because it looks like there's a conflict that is brewing, and Spirit is asking you to like hold your horses, look at something from a different perspective, or come from a spiritual energy of patience, and you're going to win the battle. But Spirit is asking you to do this in a nice kind of like pause is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's just see. You're going to win the victory, but I feel like you're dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Gemini or even a Pisces. All right, you could have these in your chart. I don't know. Let's see. What else is here? Yeah, patience. Okay, so it looks like something is working out. There could be some sort of delay. I also see the energy here that there's a new start that is going to come out of this, is what I feel, because it looks like you're going to leave something behind. Now, this could be a person, a place, or a situation. You're going to kind of leave it behind. I also feel that there's some more information that's coming in here that you may not have known about. Now, something could have happened around the eclipse. The full moon eclipse that we just had, there could have literally have been an ending around the eclipse. Or there was something, some sort of conflict that you didn't, you know, expect, that may have shown up around the full moon eclipse. The blood moon, yeah. Both of these cards here have an eclipse in them. All right, so I feel when you take a step back and you look at it, you may just decide to just, you know what, I'm over it, right? And leave it behind and go on a new journey towards wish fulfillment. I feel like, spiritually speaking, that's what Spirit Guide Source wants you to do. I also feel the energy here that it may be like, you know, leave it alone, see how things kind of play out, and do something else in the meantime, because the Temperance card, there's a path towards the sun here, and I feel that there's something that you're going to learn or discover that is kind of bittersweet. Because, okay, this is also what I'm getting. There's something you haven't been fully satisfied with. Something, whether it's a relationship of any kind, a situation, or an environment, community, amongst people, or a particular situation. It will be different for everybody. But I feel Spirit Guide Source, the angels, are going to bring you some information that leaves you in a wiser state of mind, rather than trying to win by any means necessary. Roles could be reversed, flip flop, transposed. Take it as it resonates, but I see the energy here where being still, being silent, leaving it alone is going to give you this energy of bittersweet, because like I said, I was getting, I love you, but I don't like you very much, because somebody isn't giving you all of the nourishment, all that you need. They're not giving you wish fulfillment. It's all right. You know what I mean? Sometimes the Eight of Cups can say, well, things, it's not the, you know, it's not like it's horrible, but it's not giving me wish fulfillment. There is a void of some sort. And I see you spending some time looking at it, pondering on it, feeling the feels, feeling at a loss, feeling sad, feeling sad. But you move into the energy of the Six of Cups after that. I feel that there's like some sort of sweet gestures, some sort of kindness, something that takes place that seems like it's pretty good. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. There it is. So now for some of you, this is an apology that's coming in. And there's an energy of a reunion here. The Three Cups lingering, there's a reunion. Others of you, this is you meeting somebody else. It's like it's a new soulmate. This person could be someone that you've known since childhood, or there's somebody who reminds you of someone else. There's somebody who gets your interest. Okay? They grab your interest, and it looks like I said, there's a path to happiness. There's a path to a brighter day. There's a path here where Spirit Guide Source is kind of intervening with the angel. But you have to kind of temper yourself. You have to be patient. You have to look and see, why has this been going on? Dig a little deeper, okay? I feel like the guides are definitely here giving you some sort of wisdom about what's going on. Like, it feels bittersweet to me. Like, damn, I don't really want to lose this, but I have two cups that stand behind me, and it brings in the Six of Cups. It brings in wish fulfillment. It brings in this kind of stability, security, and it brings in an energy of I don't know if this is like community, or for some of you, this could even be a money deal, you know? It could definitely be a money deal, but it looks to me like it's emotional. Okay, this is like heart chakra energy is what I'm getting. So it's like, let's say you're breaking up with a child's mother, a child's father, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, something like that. You're headed down a new path here. You do want to be careful that, you know, you want to take your time. You want to kind of ground yourself, because I feel like you're meeting a couple of different people. You may have some options. I also feel the energy here that you're running into somebody who is more, I don't know, a part of your soul tribe. But you could be like, well, dang, I want to, you know, you might want to have your cake and, you know, you might want to have your cake and eat it too. Or you feel like this is what someone else is doing. I'm hearing, can't we be friends? Yeah. We could be friends, but we can't. Because it looks like this has been a decision that has been needing to be made here. I kind of feel like, should I or shouldn't I, that something is over, but you've been giving it a try. You've been giving it the old college try. You've been trying to keep this going. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've been finding the strength to keep it going. Somebody here, you know, there's also a message that may be coming up about pouring your all into other people and not getting what you want in return, not really getting fulfillment where you want it. In whatever way that is. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be emotionally. I don't see any money here. Maybe you're giving out a lot of time, money, energy, and you've been waiting to receive that same nurturing energy back, or that same time, that same money, that same energy, you know? For others of you, maybe you're pouring in a lot of emotion, you know, and you're not getting it back, and there's some sort of pattern that's been going on, and it needs to be looked at. I see the energy here where you're going to be out in public and you could be meeting people. Now, are you going to accept you know, this. I don't know, but I do feel there's something like that. There's a new journey ahead. It's a new contract. It's a new lease. It's a new relationship, romantic or not. It's a new journey that you're deciding to take. Okay? I also feel for some of you, as soon as you decide to turn around and get those 2 cups, somebody's going to come back around. Like I said, something could come up again. Okay? And it could be with anybody. Business, friendship, relationship, romantic wise. What is this 5 of Cups about? Is it about money or relationship? I see happiness coming. Okay. This is a bittersweet thing. It's a person, place, or thing. You know, you decide. I also see somebody went through somebody's phone and something was revealed that they didn't want revealed, and somebody is deciding to leave. They either went through their phone, went through their tablet, went through their messages, looked online and saw a post, something. Like I said, there's an energy of digging deeper. Oh, look at that. The world reversed. Like I said, somebody has tried something over and over. It's been a hamster wheel, or it's a cycle that needs to close out. Like I said, it's bittersweet. Somebody could want their cake and eat it too. With the Tower here, I feel like something has come up to shake things up. Okay, change things around here. Yeah, look at this. Ooh. There has been an energy here where somebody has been worried, really thinking over and over about a situation. They're trying to look into the future and see like the long game, but I don't feel that it's happening the way you thought it would. Somebody's dealing with a Scorpio, definitely a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Now, if there has been somebody definitely has allergies. Okay, allergies are rearing up and something needs to be taken care of here. If there has been an ending for some of you, you know, somebody, it's an ending that maybe you wanted more time, maybe you had plans, you know, or something like that, or I don't know. Let's see. What else is here with the world? Is this about money or relationship? So the Tower wanted to come out. Judgment. I don't feel that this is going to work the way that, like I said, something is bittersweet. There's some drama connected to this. It's a conversation coming in. It's almost like a dangling carrot here as well. It's like you're not getting what it is that you want, but somebody keeps hoping that they get what they want. Somebody keeps hoping that things move, okay? Something could just be moving too slow for you. There could be a conversation about wants and needs, right? Like I said, I feel that somebody has found some information, or they've done some digging. That's Scorpio energy. They found some information. They've done some digging here. And somebody may have found out there was like a third party situation, or somebody on the side, and somebody got their feelings hurt. If there was some sort of secret, it's out now with the High Priestess reverse. I feel like all the cards are on the table now. There's a decision that somebody needs to make here. What is this environment about? Oh, yeah. You got to get out of a certain environment, or there's some sort of change that's taking place, and Spirit Guide Source is saying this is what's supposed to happen. Okay. There's help here with the 5 of Pentacles. somebody is feeling like a lack in some sort of environment. They're not getting what it is that they want. Like I said, there's a void somewhere. Now, if someone has a cold, I feel that there's going to be some sort of healing. Let's just see, because the Nine of Cups is here. All right. Somebody should drink more water is also what I'm getting. Drinking water may help. Or using that water to nurture yourself as opposed to pouring everything into somebody else. Your cup has to be replenished here. Yeah, the Ten of Swords reverse. Look at that. That is the energy of the hard part of this is going to be over this week. You're going to be able to move on. I also see the energy here where you're finding out some sort of truth. Okay, somebody has been shady anyway here, Aquarius. All right, something has been a little bit of shade here, a little bit of shady business that's been going on. I feel that there is a turn around here. One more card after the Ten of Swords. What's here? After the Ten of Swords, Spirit, Angels, and Ancestors. Yeah, your ships are coming in. Okay? What you have been waiting for is going to arrive. All right? There's some sort of expansion here for you. For some of you, this is about work. All right? It's important for you to pay attention if some of you have been focusing on your money, paying down debt, and, you know, improving your finances. Hold your vision. All right? Hold your vision and prepare. Okay? That's what I would say. Prepare yourself for the future. I feel like there's some valuable information that you're going to find out. Now, somebody may be thinking about going to school, learning. All right? Yeah. Wow, major hitters here. Is it easy? I don't feel that someone feels that this journey has been, you know, super duper easy. But during this week, there is a turnaround. You know, as you talk to your friends, hang out with your friends, you know, you may be invited out somewhere, or you just could be just hanging out with a couple of, you know, people from childhood and things like that. People who've known you for a long time. You know, somebody could be drinking a lot. Somebody may be, you know, like, damn, what do I do? Do I go this way, that way? Somebody could be at a stalemate or at a crossroad here. But I feel overall, your guides are asking you, regardless to if this is about relationships, partnerships, in business, even in family, Spirit is asking you to kind of like hang back and be patient. Things are turning around. The end of a tough cycle is here. If somebody's been waiting on a job, I do feel the energy here also that you're going to be called. There could be a callback. Now, I'm also getting, if you've been waiting for something to be made right, just, and fair, it will. You are being asked to be patient, but it will. Sometimes when we're going through things, we can have tunnel vision. We're only focused on what went wrong. I feel like there's a weight that's being lifted off of you. And there is, for others, there's a void that's going to be filled. Some of you, there's a person you wouldn't have even thought that would be the person to help you out or that you could talk to. You can talk to them. Okay? This could even be like getting nourishing energy from your friendships, from your children, from your guardian angel. The ancients, the guides, they're helping you to heal your heart so that you can get the abundance that's coming in for you because you deserve it. Okay, this happiness, you deserve it. You deserve this. Yeah, equal reciprocity is here as well. If somebody has been breadcrumbing, if there has been a third party situation or whatever, I do feel that your money is going to be improving and it's going to be like, how you like me now? And somebody who thought that they were leaving you on E, leaving you exhausted, depleted regarding your time, your money, or your energy, you're getting justice. for whatever they have put you through, because I feel that there's somebody who was trying to hang in there. I don't know if you had options or not. Somebody may have wanted to have their cake and eat it too, whether it's you or someone else. I don't know. But there is an energy here where it's like, how you like me now? You know what I mean? And I do feel, honestly, that somebody's going to come back around. I really do. Okay? I'm also getting the energy here where there's a healing here for you. Spirit guide source could be leading you to the right doctor, leading you to the right therapist, leading you to the right lawyer, leading you to the right person, teacher, mentor, whatever it is that you're seeking. But Spirit is saying, hold your vision, don't give up before the blessing comes in, okay? I feel like that was a message that I got before. Wow, the Empress? Yeah, beauty surrounds you, okay? And there is growth from whatever it is you're going through. You have wisdom. You have growth. Whatever this is, I don't know. Wow, look at that card that flew out. Trust the universe. This is the Wheel of Fortune for me. Jupiter is going direct, so there's expansion here for you. And it's going to leave you well off. Very fortunate. You could be able to help others. There's also the energy of, you know, while you wait, Aquarius, be, you know, kind of like go and smell the roses, or take in the beauty that's already in your life. Take in, observe, look at what is already wonderful, or the blessings in your life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That card fell out. I'm gonna leave it there. What you get? Let me just make sure I have them all. Okay, let's see. Regarding this message here, because this is like a S on your chest, okay? Mm-hmm. You have been like a silent warrior, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that song, Silent Warrior. Go and get your blessings. Don't give up, okay? You got to see things from a higher perspective or a spiritual perspective. Like, everybody has their turn, and yours is coming around. And, you know, it's not about really, you know, getting anybody, you know, back because they did something to you. Everything that goes around comes around. So allow the universe to take care of that. You hold your vision. What you have been waiting on is showing up. Some of you, your hard work, it's paying off. You know, relationships might suck a little bit. And that's not for everybody. Everybody's not in a, you know, a sucky place when it comes to relationships. For somebody here, they're missing somebody that they love. That's, you know, they're missing them either because they haven't spoken to them in a long time. There's no speaking going on, no contact going on, or there has been a breakup. For others, somebody has, you know, somebody in heaven is watching over you. They want you to know that they are here with you. Although you are missing them in the physical, they are here with you. Spirit angels and ancestors. Something about your environment here. You might want to get, you know, flowers, or what is that? Eucalyptus, leaves, greenery in your house, because that can also detoxify your home. You can have a plethora of different ideas. Somebody is going to come in and give you some sort of assistance. Now, I do want to say, in regards to money and managing that time that I was saying, like, you don't want to do the same thing over. You could be organizing your time, managing your time, so it's time well spent, okay? You may have to organize like that. Organize for success in all areas of life, you know? Timing or time management could be important here. Somebody could be getting a court documentation. Look it over. Don't just put it in the junk drawer. There could be some important information. And dot your I's and cross your T's. If you're unsure, call them up. You know what I'm saying? Call them up and find out what's going on, because you have assistance here. Okay? Somebody is going to help you. And like I said, there's an angel here that is watching over you. Past, loved one is watching over you. You have guardian angels watching over you. Sometimes it's not somebody we've known in this lifetime or in this timeline. It could be, the ancestors here. Okay? Wow, you have a couple of blessings coming through for this week. Your blessings. You have a blessing of protection. Like I said, the number 44, I am protected, and all that you love are protected. So if you're worried about someone, don't worry. Somebody could literally be healing from an operation or surgery. That's coming through as well. All right. We also have a blessing on a home. So somebody could be moving or blessing their own home, saging it, decluttering, taking care of their environment. All right. This looks like love here. Definitely. Yeah. This is definitely nesting. Somebody could be hearing about a child. Okay. That's what I just heard. Somebody could be hearing about a child. We also have a blessing on a new venture. Okay. So again, stay focused on your dreams, your goals, and your desires. You are headed in the right direction. Okay? You're right on target. Your ships are coming in. 3 of Wands. Expansion is here. Okay? And with the Trust the Universe card, I don't want to bury it. Trust the Universe, like I said, is giving me Wheel of Fortune, but it's definitely giving me Silent Warrior and expansion. Jupiter energy. It's going direct. And then you have a blessing from your ancestors. Absolutely.